So welcome back, family. Like I said in my last video, I do have some cards that I had got graded, but I also been away on business, so I had accumulated some decent amount of cards from my breaks and what another single purchases. So I figured let's do a just overall mail day like I have in the past. So here we are again. If you like things like this, let me know by hitting like and subscribe, and that really helped me out and continue the content that we do have here. So let's start out with some of the singles buys I have. Again, I've been chasing some of my someone from my alma mater recently, and that's Rutgers University. So when Prizm Draft came up, I was like, okay, let's should be a fairly easy and kind of cheap PC for me to do. So they started to do that. Let me just carefully open this up. So I've been trolling through eBay, buying up some singles as well as, and I'll show you some new types of breaks because I usually do group breaks. Again, that's usually for the team or what have you, but this time I've actually been doing some player breaks just for this because depending on the value, especially if it's a kind of a lower tier player, you can actually get some good value by going to a player break. So as you can see, I am chasing the rainbow for Ron Harper Jr. here from my alma mater at Rutgers. So there you go. Here's the blue ice from Prizm Draft Picks to 99. I have a handful of his cards already now, but hoping to kind of get some. I do need to get some of the black golds and whatnot there, but have a decent amount of here from good old Ron Harper Jr. So there you see that. I don't think there's anything in here, but you also see here another good addition is the white sparkle from the white sparkle packs that I got. So this was also a singles buy. Yeah, the other this blue ice I think I actually got basically for $1. So again, fairly very good, easy, cheap way to chase a decent amount of the rainbow for players like himself. And they actually threw in a nice little Vince Carter in here. I'll take this is the throwback from 22-23 hoops, I believe, to 199. So throw in a numbered Vince Carter, which I'll always take that as well. But again, the biggest thing I was looking for was this white sparkle because I love how white sparkle looks. Don't have a whole lot of cards. The only other white sparkle I have actually, I believe, is the Wang ZZ that I hit in a break. But love how it looks, especially for Prizm. So there you go. There's two of my singles buys. I think I might have some more in here of Ron Harper. So just slowly building up this rainbow for Ron Harper Jr. Again, it's good. It's a little bit easier, especially since although he doesn't have a whole lot of cards, especially in his Rutgers uniform, which is what I'm more or less targeting. Yeah, you only see him basically in Chronicles as well as Prizm Draft Picks. He's not gonna show up in his Raptors uniform and a lot of the products that are coming out right now. So it's actually kind of a little bit tougher to find him because they just don't make a lot of his cards. Hopefully he blows up, similar to like what Brock Purdy did this year in football. So you saw that in terms of just the lack of cards. You see that. Again, his counterpart is another one that's highly sought after and valuable in Isaiah Pacheco in football, Rutgers football. So that's another one. Here's the orange pulsar. Again, this was a singles buy that I was able to get for, not too much at a 49. So there you go. So again, slowly building out the rainbow for here. I have a couple of the autos as well. So autos and his base, and that's the only cards he has. He actually does not have a base auto for this, so all of his autos are going to be at least silver or hyper that are not numbered. So here you're going to see the player breaks, results from the player breaks that I did. Ron Harper again, as opposed to someone like Paolo or something like that. It's going to be a little bit more cost efficient to maybe join in some of these breaks, so that's why I did it. let's see what I got. So I got this from live breaks, and I did a bunch of them. So I think for like a good like 6 break stretch, so like almost 6 cases of Prizm draft picks I bought into and won auctions. They do eBay auctions for their breaks, but bought into so you can see again a lot of just bases, silvers, hypers. It looks like I got from this one break, but so I'll take that. And here's another one. I believe this is also from it. The same one, just different case. Again, from live box breaks, which they do mostly that, and I believe they also do pick your pack type breaks as well, which kind of intrigued me, but again, it's a little bit, it's going to be definitely riskier than your typical group break where you're buying the team, because you're singling on just one player, especially again like even with Ron Harper, which tends to be a little bit cheaper than some of the others. He just doesn't have a whole lot of cards, as opposed to even with the higher end rookies have the have inserts and whatnot with that. So here I think these are again just more base hypers and silvers with that. So there you go. So that's it. So there's all the Harpers that I got. Again, I'll be chasing this for much as possible. So if you have to have a nice Ron Harper Prizm draft pick, let me know. I'm definitely a buyer. All right, so that's all the, I think, singles buys and player breaks I have. So I can go back to my usual group break stuff. So most of these I have, again, my favorite break group is with Blaz, so they are now on Whatnot, so I think most of these are from that Whatnot channel. So these are going to be a lot of random teams, not my typical pick your team stuff that I do here, but usually hit fairly well with them. So you can see this is, I think I was alluding to that when we opened up this product, the box that had all of the purple proofs for their inserts. So this one I happen to have the Raptors, so you can see all the Scotties. Looks like a Mavericks, Kings, and Heat as well. So you can see some Jovic. The Pacers looks like I have this in here. So I got some Matherin here. There's a nice T-Mac, purple, T-Mac again. So we just saw this. This is the tribute. That's the base, and they threw the one I bought the single with, threw in the silver to 99. There's a Jalen Brunson Red Wave from Optic T-Mall. Jalen Green again. A lot of the purple parallels coming out of that. So let's see what else we got in here. I think this was, I'm not sure if it was a 5 or 7 box break with different years, as well as some different products themselves. So let's see what we got in here. Again, more the same. Again, more. This is probably some of the same. Everything's purple press proof. So Rockets. So Tari Eason, some Luka. All right, and then bigger hearts, some Jabari, Scotty, Matherin from both Hoops, as well as from Don Russ. Those are just the base though. And it looks like here's where I had my Obsidian. So most of these looks like they've been cased up. So let's see where we got here. As you can see, got Sabonis right off the bat. Yurt 7 to 99. Dream also to 99. I think I got 2 of these. Yep, both to 99. Barnes. Yeah, this was, I think, the quote unquote biggest thing I got outside of, I think, the Keegan Murray, which I think I showed you the other day. Um, yeah, clearly Donruss from 1920. This is the kind of gold Kyle guy. And if it was maybe another team I had, and that because I think I had the Grizzlies, right? Or the Warriors. I think I had the Warriors. That would have been really, really nice. But uh, alas, again, not too bad. Still, again, like, to 10, rookie. Can't complain too much, but could have been, the ceiling could have been a lot higher on that. But there you go. So again, that's from the random whatnot break I had with them. Here, I think, yeah, so this was in a serial, I believe, with a few teams left in a case of 2022 Immaculate Football. So I had number 47, I think it was a 99 spot serial, so got hit this for cheap. You know, the past and present with Donovan McNabb, Jalen Hurts. Unfortunately, with the Hurts, it's not associated, but McNabb is game worn. So the McNabb piece is game worn. So that's cool. I have a buddy who I'll probably be gifting this to, who's a big Philly fan. So there you go. Did hit some big football stuff, so you'll see that in some of the other breaks I have here as well. But you know, not too bad. Again, I just bought into it to get the break going. Alrighty, so let's see what we got here. Got plenty of stuff. Again, this is week plus of just accumulating items over time. So here, all right. So this was, I think, a mixer, and obviously I got the Titans in this. But yeah, this is for 2022 Donruss. So again, a lot of Traylon Burks, McCurry. That's a canvas, nice canvas of that. Curse. So, you know, not too bad there. These look like my typical boys. Yeah, and then this one, I think I bought, again, chasing that bounty that still hasn't hit for Blez for that 1/1 rookie, black rookie. I think it's up to over $27,500 in break credit. So I think I bought Lakers, Raptors, and Pelicans for this. Got a Scotty, got a LeBron, but yeah, nothing too notable out of that there. And then my typical PC cards. So again, a lot of Cowboys, especially when the new Prizm came out. And obviously, let me go ahead and start with some of the older stuff. So I think this was just one of the last Donrusses that I bought into. So you can see I got a numbered CD to 100 right there. I remember that game. Chuck Norris, again, this is fans of the game. I do have another one of these, but fortunately not the signature, which I would love to have. But and then just the other inserts and notables. There you have here a couple gridirons of Micah, Tolbert. And there you go. But again, most of recent stuff is centered around Prizm. So I bought into a couple of Prizm breaks. I think I brought three breaks of it. I think they were two boxes of first off the line for each break. Which again, a little bit more of a rookie product. So these Cowboys didn't really come flying out per se. So all really got here, you can see it's again they're the Jake Ferguson and the Tolbert, and then everything else is just kind of the base. Diggs, Micah, Staubach. Would love to have some decent Emmitt Smiths out of here, but that's usually it. So that's where that is. Again, this is the next one where you obviously right off the bat you can see a nice color match to a degree of mica, the blue wave. But for the most part, all you're not going to get hit too well with the Cowboys. You really definitely want one of the teams with multiple rookies, like the Falcons seem to fly out a lot, Jets, even the Titans and the Commanders. But to get a blue ice and a blue wave of Micah and Tolbert, the ice to 99, the Micah to 199. So that's not too bad. But I think this was definitely the better of the ones. And this one, I actually have some mixer items, I believe, in here. Or I'm not sure if I actually bought the chargers outright to get the brake moving, but I definitely saw a charger in there. And now I didn't know I hit some big chargers as well. So yeah, again, some inserts. Dak has an insert. I actually happen to have that silver, but you're mostly just hitting the base. Nothing too notable there. Alright, and then the case cards. So to get in this first off the line, you have the exclusive Shimmers. So this happens to be the Sam Williams red shimmer. I believe this is the 35. Yep, number 235. And then the blue ice again is the 99, and the LT. This is the LT Hyper to 175. So I think I did just buy the Chargers just to, or you know what? I think I bought into a filler and just chose the Chargers to get the brake moving. But yeah, what are your thoughts on Prizm football? Do you like it? I thought it was a fairly juicy product. You know, there's a lot of things to chase, especially with the chase inserts. So yeah, I thought it was nice. Alrighty, so don't mind all the activity outside. But alright. So again, more here. And I think this was I'm trying to remember what this actually was. But oh yeah, this was choice. I think it was just part of a serial, perhaps. Where I had the 2 and the 7 spots, so got this Silva Gallinari and Choice Petrovic. And again here, it's kind of continued from the last Prizm Bounty, where I had some of the same teams. Mostly the Lakers, which Austin Reeves playing very, very well right now. Nice LeBron there, Jerry West, and then the Pelicans, which I unfortunately didn't hit on any of their rookies, but that's all right. This one was a mixer, I believe, or I think this actually might have been pick your team, and I chose the Blazers and the Magic. So I hit this, passing the torch of Lillard and Drexler. That's year 2 Lillard, I believe. And this Elite Series Shaq. But again, back to football. Again, a lot more Cowboys. I think this is just the everything else included. And see some of my other items here. But you can already see there, did hit on a decent silver Michael Gallup auto. Yeah, but a lot of everything else is the same. The same rookies. Some of the same. I get to the Micah Parsons insert. And Dak insert again. So not a whole lot that you're gonna you're really hoping to hit on some good color, basically, which I see in here. hopefully of someone you want. Like, it's one thing to hit a Jalen Tolbert color, another to hit one of the legends or superstars. Like that. So again, not a whole lot here. Micah insert of Lockdown, but everything else is pretty much the things that we've already seen. Sorry for that. But here we have a good, decent Micah purple cracked ice to 225. Tony Pollard. Orange, I believe this is 249. And then I did get a silver Dak auto redemption. You can see there. So, and let's see what else we got here. And more cowboy breaks. Yeah, probably had my fill. There's not much else at this point that I need to chase in Prizm. I mean, I'd love to get, although it's really hard to hit on, the Tony Romo flashback signature, but haven't really seen that fly out a whole lot. There's one on eBay that is probably overpriced, but if it ever comes back down, I'd probably be a buyer on that. This is probably one of the better hits I had for my Cowboys. Red Shimmer of Micah, again to 35, 17 of 35. But again, everything else, a lot of doubles of those. So that's kind of my Cowboys Prizm experience. Again, nothing really of note there, but so I did start going into some mixers of the product and starting seeing a lot more progress in there. So let's see where I hit and how I hit it. So here we got some mixers here of various products. Again, there's some pick your team stuff for draft. Pick your team from drafts, mixers. There's some other items, but let's go to basketball first. Then we'll move over to football and see what we got here. So again, new products have been coming out. Like here, you see some this is from Elite First Off the Line. And the orange, the non-numbered orange parallel for Joel Embiid. Here, this was a random team for 28. Actually, I think 2019, 2020. Optic. Because this Kevin Knox looks like a second year. To 59. Yeah, second year. So this is 2019, 2020. So and I drew the Knicks on that one. I believe this is a serial. Right, again, I had the 2 spot. I got this red choice of Dante DiVincenzo. There's that 2 spot. And then other things that I just kind of bought into, I think we have already seen. Some Prizm Hobby stuff. Again, chasing that bounty. Went for the Raptors because they're 1.5 times the bounty. Again, Prizm drafts. Breaking into a decent amount, mostly to see if I can hit on some Ron Harper stuff. But in the meantime, getting other Raptors. So this, as opposed to the player breaks, these are the full team breaks that I'm more used to. So to get a Gabe Brown, some Siakam, there's Ron Harper. Cloco. And here, some second year Scotty. And a Prizm draft picks. And a blue one as well. Those are numbered to 199. But there's the Scotties. And then more from Prizm Hobby. Chasing the Bounty. Got a decent team match purple ice of OG and Newbie. 113 out of 149, so that's not bad. But yeah. And did hit my magic. Looks like, as you can already see, got another Suggs auto from Prizm. My second one, I believe. This one looks like he stayed on the sticker too, all on the sticker. I do like his auto. And then more base cards. But again, recently doing a lot of football, so including a handful of mixers. Some of these are, I think this was first off the line mixers. I hit the Ravens and the Raiders, or I might have just picked up the Raiders just to get everything moving. So there's that. Ravens, again, more for my nephews and brother-in-law who are big Baltimore fans. So if it's something that I wanted to go see and try to get the break moving, I will try to buy the Ravens, because I know I can at least give some of these cards, especially like this Lamar Jackson insert, my nephews are going to love. So did that. All right, here. This was an immaculate break, which I hit a pretty cool looking Jalen Tolbert. Hopefully he pans out. And actually, I think I might have hit this on a serial too. So this Jalen, I do love how these eye black RPAs look like. So 9 of 25. I think, yeah, I think I had a 9 spot in one of these serials. So love how these look. So better than your typical like sticker auto, because it just makes it look better. So there you go. Right. So I'll keep on moving. And it looks like I have some more group breaks of Prizm drafts. It looks like some Prizm fast break. More Prizm and some flawless in here. So a lot of college products in here actually. So let me start off with this here. I think this was a filler where I was drafting, and I think I bought wound up drafting the Pacers and the Pelicans in a multiple screen filler. I did hit that Steven Jackson at a fast break auto, and a blue Najee Marshall to 150. Again, here, more of my draft picks. Chasing Ron Harper. The Prizm drafts. Now he is in Chronicles as well, but I'm never been a huge Chronicles fan, because there's just kind of a little too all over the place with sets for me to appreciate, I guess. But there you go. So all of these Colocos, but really looking for these Ron Harpers. Got a silver as a part of that, so we'll add that. And looks there, I picked up the Heat as well to keep the break moving. So that's why I have this hero in here. So 199, Blues 199, some Dwayne Wade, Jovic. But really, I was looking for these guys. Maybe not Coloco. Yep, I'm really mostly looking for some big Harpers. Alright, but Flawless. Flawless has actually been very nice to me, so And I'll show you why. I think there's one in the next break. So yeah, just love, again, Flawless, one of the higher end, like if not the highest end product out there, and sports cards. Here, I think I bought the Hawks and the Pacers, or either Hawks or Pelicans or something to that degree. So got that Sharif Cooper to 10, gold to 10, Sharif, and a Jalen Johnson diamond to 25, or to 20, 11 to 20, fully already encased. So that was part of the there. So always good to get a hit Flawless. And obviously, this was, I've been waiting for this to come in. Really cool, especially for any Cowboys fans like myself. This is the triple patch of Staubach, Romo, and Prescott, 18 of 49. Again, I think this was a serial filler as well. And all of these are player worn. So that's good to see. Definitely good to see. So this is a good one for my PC. All right. Moving on. Some big cards I can see already in here, including one, if you haven't already seen, where I hit a bounty on and was able to pay for some more cards that are probably in this So let's see what we have in here. So this, a lot of random mixers in here. I think this was maybe day 2 or very early on in the Prizm release. So you'll see a lot of those out here. So let's see what we got here. So first off, you have, this is from Prizm. Again, I was buying a lot of Pelicans and Lakers here because I know they're pretty good value. So there's that. Here you can already see a auto redemption of Shaq. Definitely going to try to redeem that. Just looks like the base signature. LeBron, Red Wave, so yeah, decent there. Again, more Flawless out of here. This is where I bought the Pacers. Hit 2 really big cards out of this this break. So you have the Matherin, the 2025 gem, but really, what I really like to see was this one. Star Swatch, Tyrese Halliburton with a really nice patch, 5 of 10. So this was a really cool card. Love to see that. This came out before even the Matherin, so I was already free rolling with this. So there's that. Again, hit on a couple of, there we go. Okay, hit on a couple of ones in a couple of random teams just to spice things up. Like I said, Cowboys aren't the greatest team to choose in Prizm. So I was like, all right, I'll try my luck on a couple of randoms. This one I drew the Bengals. Unfortunately, the best thing I got was this Ken Anderson here. A couple of Money Mac. There's a Money Mac and the Munoz. But yeah, the Blue Wave was pretty much the highlight of that one. So not the greatest. But, and I'll save that a little bit later. Okay. The second one, though, I believe is this one. Another random team. This time I drew the Chargers, which I definitely hit a lot better on, as you can already see. So this was a multi-product. I think everything was first off the line, though. So I had like first on the line, Prizm first off the line, Immaculate first off the line. What else? honors first off the line. So yeah, this one I drew the Chargers on. So I was like, all right, hopefully I can get a cool Herbert, which I will see. But first thing I hit, one of the first things I hit was this cool, again from Immaculate RPA, numbers RPA of Isaiah Spiller to 18. So there you go. But at a Prizm, I did hit this really nice blue shimmer of Justin Herbert to 25. 19 of 25. So that was really cool. Now, all right. So there's that. Man, this was a big name. So I did start going back into some baseball. As most people know, I am not a Cubs fan. You can actually see in the background from the 2016 World Series of the infield celebrating up there. That's actually signed by the four members at infield: Russell Baez, Chris Bryant, and Anthony Rizzo. So with that, I was like, yeah, let me start buying into some baseball here. So that's what I did. Bought into a couple things. So you see, there's Topps Chrome. This is Topps Chrome Update. This was again mostly because they had also had a bounty on it for a Superfractor auto. So 1 of 1. I was like, yeah, if anything else, I can get more Cubbies in my collection, which I don't have a whole lot. So a lot of Ethan Roberts. Opening day coming up. So I'll be there in Wrigley for Opening day. And the purple refractors of Simmons. There's one of Hap. So that's cool. That I think I bought into 2 of them. But I also bought into some Flawless, which it was good to see that I hit on that. Again, Flawless has been actually pretty good for me recently. So in the first briefcase, I hit this Fonzie Soriano, 3 out of 10. Really nice signature there. And this is game worn. So that's always good to see. So cool Soriano for the PC, but also the second break of Topps Chrome Update definitely worked out better for me. So you see here, again, a lot of the same items here, but hit a lot more Suzuki's, who I was mostly chasing. Both purples and some refractors in here, thrown in here. So some Ethan Roberts, you can see the cool Ernie Banks card, Smiley. So yeah, definitely hit out a lot more in there comparatively. And then hit 2 nice purple refractors of the rookie debut and the base of Seiya. As you can see here, I did have a beat the sort on this guy of Seiya, because this one, the green refractor from Topps Chrome Update. Now this is numbered to 75. 52 of 75, as you can see up there. So this is probably one of my best Cubs card right now. Although did hit another, actually hit on the other briefcase of this Flawless case. So hopefully I'll see that somewhat soon. But yeah, that's been pretty good. A lot of fun things coming through. Like I said before, I was breaking into a lot of Flawless. So again, there was one side of the briefcase was that. The other side of the briefcase, I hit. I was like, oh, let me just go TBD with this and see what I can get. So, sorry about that. So one of the things that I hit was TBD. Again, I was mostly chasing the Team Diamonds. I know one I was already pulled, but I can actually buy my break group Blez. But the other big thing that the D spot is looking for is this guy, Keontae George, 1 of 1. So he didn't have that much, unfortunately, didn't have a big run in the dance this year, but he'll still be projected as a top 10 pick, most likely in the upcoming draft. But did hit this nice flawless Nike tag, 1 of 1 RPA of Keontae George, or really prospect. So the signature prime materials. Boom. There you go. So this actually came with a $500 bounty. So when I hit this, I got $500 and group credits. So it was like, you know what? Let's keep on going with some of these random mixers and football. And so I did. So I got 2 spots in the next one that they did, and I happened to hit on those as well. So you'll see, I think I got the, yep, these are it, I believe. 5-4 actually. So this one I think might have been before it. Yep. Yeah, that was before it. So this here, I hit the Packers in the random team. And right off you can see that, but again, mostly you're hoping for some Rodgers, maybe a good Christian Watson here and there for that. But 2 bigger ones, it looks like, from Illusions, or this is Phoenix actually. I think this is Phoenix. To 99 of this Favre insert, but out of Prizm, first off the line. Cool color match gold shimmer of Jair Alexander. 10/10. So there you go. So again, hitting on the shimmers and whatnot, so that's always nice. But again, using the break credit, I bought in 2 spots and hit the Dolphins and the Ravens were actually the 2 teams that I got. So you can see here some of the kind of notable rookies out of that. But there are other things that actually hit here. So you see at Reed Blue Shimmer. So these are to 25. Blue Shimmer to 25. That's always nice. Gasecki. This is the Purple Ice to 225. And then a really nice, again, Dan Marino. Blue Shimmer. 19 of 25. And as you kind of saw, this really nice on-card auto of Jalen Waddle to 49. 44 of 49 from Immaculate. 104 receptions. There you go. So yeah, it's been fun. It's been a fun week of breaks. Got a handful of things. These is probably a couple weeks, honestly. So let me clean all this up, and we'll get into the PSA grades because I haven't previewed that at all. So we're gonna be unveiling those grades together. All right, we're all cleaned up. Let's see what we did with how we did with PSA. So again, I sent these about 2 months ago. It was only 7 cards, but very intrigued to see what grades I got from PSA. So again, it was very diligent in terms of trying to see if it would get at least a 9. So again, that's what I'm hoping for all of these, but we'll see when we see. Starting off, we have a Cade. This is the orange hollow. I did just only get the 9 there. This is 18 of 18 from Recon, the orange hollow from there. So there's that. Here we go. Our first 10. Gem Mint 10 of Franz Wagner from Revo Tmall or Asia. This is the 88. So good to see that. This is 71 of 99 for these hollows. Ooh, nice. So I did send in a couple of older ones here. This was a from 98 Topps Chrome. This is one of the inserts, coast to coast. This one got a Gem Mint 10. Always good to have a good Kobe Bryant insert. And this one's going to be a 10. So there you go there. All right, next up for my PC, got Micah. Pink Velocity from Optic. This one's got a 9 there. So far so good. Everything I've gotten has been at least a 9, which is what I was hoping for. A couple of 10s thrown in there. Hopefully I can get some more my way. So there you go. And another 9. This one is Luca, rookie year from Revo Chinese New Year. And a mint 9. There you go. Kind of wish this got the 10, but again, it's a little bit tougher. I think I said this during last week's Arena Club episode. With Revolution especially, it's hard for me to figure out if there's any surface issues with all the designs in the background on it. All right, another 10. This is again same with the Kobe's. This came in the same break actually for this. Gem Mint 10 of the Topps Chrome apparitions there. Not the refractors, but this is still an insert, which is again tougher when during the junk wax era to hit on. But always have a good Kobe insert. So I have two both Kobe inserts from Topps Chrome, rated at Gem Mint 10. All right, and my last one from Illusions, and you might have seen this from my prior break of Illusions. This gold Franz for my PC also got a 9. So I did get all 9s and 10s, which is what I'm hoping for. I was hoping actually for a little bit more 10s than 9s, because again, outside of the Franz and the Kobe's, I didn't hit on the other ones. All those just went 9. But again, I'm happy with the 9. Still adds value to it. But there you go. So there we go. So those 7 cards. I got was it 3 10s, 4 9s. So it was more 9s than 10s. But I'm still happy with that. And you can see this is a little bit thicker because it was a thicker Recon's a little bit of thicker card stock. But yeah, so 9s, got the 10 there, Luca 9, Micah 9, and these 2 10s. So again, I'll take it all day. Again, this took about a little over 2 months for me to get. It actually got delivered earlier this week, but again, I was away. But yeah, but even still, a little over two months for me to submit and get back. But I'm happy with the results. I'll take these Kobe 10s all day, honestly. So yeah, no, we'll see. I'm not sure where I'm gonna be putting these. Debating whether I want to put them on the Arena Club Marketplace or just keep them around here for eventual selling. So stay tuned for that. Again, hope you enjoyed this content. Again, if you like things like this, like these big mail days, let me know by hitting like and subscribe. Otherwise, thanks for stopping by.